Okay, 3 new eggs have been added so far. First one is Egg of Time, second Egg of Blizzard, and third Egg of Possibilities. These 3 eggs are relatively good. Visually wise, I think they're actually pretty great, but unfortunately, Blizzard and Time aren't really that effective in terms of their traits or anything else. But Possibilities has a lot of, you know, ignore the pun here, but possibilities and potential. Um, First things first is we're gonna look at the Time egg, which is showing as invalid even though this is a fresh server. Why? Anyways, all right, I had to server swap because apparently the private server isn't actually a live server, so it's counting the accessories as invalid. But for those who are currently trying to farm this up, make sure you're in a server that is relatively new and actually has what you're looking for. And how to check would be going to Peroxide, head over to the update log. I would show the timestamp I have of this, but there's a chance you're not in the same time zone as me, so it'll be different for you. Whatever time zone is currently listed there for the small update log, apply that time to your current time, and you'll know what servers that are actually going to have the live version. So for me, this is 2 hours old. It's been well over a few hours since that update's been pushed, so it should work in the server, and it does. So Egg of Time has a 0.2x health regen, 12 agility, and negative 12 vitality, as well as plus 0.2x Ryatsu regen. The traits are a 0.2x on XP multiplier. If you guys ever make an XP build, don't. The XP multiplier does jack shit in this game. I'm going to be honest. I've never had a experience with XP multipliers that actually helped. I've tried them all. They haven't done anything for me. That really does need some sort of substantial buff, but that's that. As for what it looks like, this is what the Egg of Time looks like. Ignore my hair. I'm probably going to go bald in a second just so you guys see this without my hair getting involved. But I got to admit, this is a really cool looking egg. A lot of the eggs that you would see out here are kind of mid. This one's kind of good. This is one of the best eggs I've seen so far out of the update. I also really do enjoy the simplified little effect they have of it, you know? It would have been a little bit better if this was a clock, maybe? Instead of it being a portal, this should have been a clock, and it's kind of like a hypnotizing effect from a clock, and then maybe put some whooshy shit somewhere over here. I don't know too much on that, but yeah, this would have been way more drippy if this was a clock. And then maybe, like, particle effects that would shoot out from this wave of, like, actual, like, watch clocks and stuff like that. It would have been much better to me. But so far, I give this 7 out of 10 in terms of drip. Next one is the Blizzard egg, a 0.1x health regen. Whoa, wait a minute, hold on, 24 vitality. That's not bad. That's second rate to the True Oni horns. Okay. 24 vit, negative 10 spirit, negative 10 strength. No traits. Interesting. This is what it looks like. I have to admit, it's kind of mid. The only redeeming factor for this is the particle effects, which I'm going to assume a lot of people are going to be chasing after, especially since it's probably one of the more cooler effects you could get out of it. Glacier mains are going to be oozing for this. You guys really do need to get nerfed. I hate all of you. Anyways, yeah, I give this 5 out of 10. Particle effect included in that, but yeah, overall kind of mid. Now for the big egg, the Possibilities egg. 0.2x health regen, plus 7.45 vitality, negative 39 spirit, negative 13.54 strength, negative 12.84 agility, plus 4.86 Ryatsu plus 0.01x Ryatsu regen. Now, for anybody who's confused why the stats are like this, the way the Egg of Possibilities works is very interesting because potential user is actually a trait that changes every time you rejoin the server. So all of these stats, for instance, the negative 0.61 PvE damage, the +1 combat out of one out of combat bonus flash stabs, or even the XP multiplier, even the stats, all of this changes when you rejoin, and I'll prove that in a second. But this is what the egg looks like. I have to admit, this is the shittiest looking egg I've ever seen out of this so far. I think it's supposed to be some, like, ink and quill kind of thing, but still, this is quite a mid-egg visually, that is. But we'll rejoin right now, and we will see the stats. Okay, so I had to actually change servers because it is not consistent with the same server you're in. It's actually a different server, gives you different stats. Now, is this meta in some way, shape, or form? Possibly. If you find the right server with a plus to your PvE damage, and then that of a high amount, you could shred through things even more. Or maybe a certain stat gives you a shit ton of A or B or C or D, whatever. Overall, this has a lot of, ironically, potential or possibilities. Would I recommend you actually getting this egg, though? No. I spent 5 imps to make this video, and it fucking hurt the bank literally like nothing. I'm not even kidding. I'm going to be honest. I was going to upscale this, but no. It didn't hurt at all. I'll be real. But, speaking of what's going to hurt my bank, the live stream and the events have been set up properly. I have everything somewhat written down. Expect a video tomorrow or the day after this video. 2 days after this video, I mean. When the 1K video will be out, explaining everything and what to do. So expect that. Hopefully nothing else gets updated in this game. Or Bizarre Lineage drops, so I don't have to move my schedule around for that. But do expect that to be in the next coming videos. Anyways, that is all. Bye-bye.